Yo guys, Gluten-Free EDC here. I am Brian, your gluten-sensitive representative. It's been a while since I've had another video. The reason that I've been peppering them in so slowly is because I moved. I'm in a new place. I'll have another video of my current setup. Just been a wild ride. As soon as I moved in, a week later, I had a trip planned. I actually took the family to Disney. It was an amazing time, especially since I've got two little girls. As you can see, the lighting's a bit off, so a bit odd there. Still have other lights going, but I don't have blinds for the window, so that light is seeping in for sure. So please be kind to me just with the lighting, but otherwise we are good to go. This setup, I'm loving where I'm at now. So anyway, I just wanted to dive in with a really cool knife. This is the Quiet Carry Catch. A really, really great knife from a really great company. Now, for those of you that know or have followed this channel at all, you know one of my all-time favorite knives is the Quiet Carry Waypoint. Fantastic knife. 3.25 inch blade just about. Now we're looking at 3-inch blade. This thing is sick. Look at the milling going on. So you have cool milling all around. It's rounded up here. This wild stuff going on. Let me see if I can get that to focus. Yeah, that's really cool looking. Kind of like a micro toolbox-ish. It just comes off like even cooler, like, I don't know. It reminds me of like a dragon scale almost, but more toolboxy. On the opposite side, you have the same thing going along the top. Then it's got very small mill lines. Yeah, you can make them out there. Kind of like angled, not quite vertical lines. And then a smooth clip. Truly deep carry. This thing goes in and out of pocket so easily. You've got some internal milling going on. Both sides. It's a framelock knife. It does have a lock. Does it have a lock bar insert? I thought it did. Thought I read that before this video. Yes, it does. It's a bit hard. There we go. That's a nice shot of her. Super easy to disengage. Plenty of clearance right in there. So you have this whole bit that's carved out right here to give you easy access. It sticks up over over this scale. So push that aside. Super smooth. It's running on bearings. What's cool is, although this is a thumb stud knife, super poppy, I don't know why I said although, the placement of your thumb on this knife, that's what I wanted to get to, is so good. So what drew me into this knife immediately was the ergos. I just thought, perfect blade shape. For those of you that know me, you know I love a sheep's foot blade just for general EDC use. I also think it's a sexy as hell blade shape. But you know, you've got this, dips down kind of consistently. It's like one arch. You've got spot for two fingers, spot for two fingers. Everything's nicely rounded off at the butt. And then where you put your thumb, it just has this slow curve up. And the fact that they jimped all of that means it'll fit a wide range of hands. This is a 3-inch blade. So you can see my hands, I got tiny hands. But wherever you land on this, because of that curve up, it kind of like locks the thumb in really nice. The rest of the ergos complement that. So it just is a good feeling knife in hand. And then you have a little bit of belly. And yeah, it's just perfect. The tip of the blade is fairly down facing as a sheep's foot blade. It does kind of come back up a good bit, unlike most sheep's foots you might see, but not that far. So it's great using the tip to cut. This thing is awesome. Great edge. I got a buddy that has one, and it's his favorite production knife of all time. One of them at least. Knife Ninja EDC if you're on Instagram. Yeah, you'll see him. He's got a crazy collection. And the fact that this is one of them that has stayed for him speaks volumes, really. It's a stonewash finish on this guy. It's just a gorgeous stonewash finish. I mean, you could see like the light reflecting in there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, edge termination, fantastic where it ends. So you got plenty of sharpening life. Yeah, I think just overall really nice. One of the unique factors of this knife is how this is done. So it almost looks like an integral. It's not, of course. The way they did this, though, it's like clamshell style, but one side has less, so the frame, the lock side, has less than the show side, which is more. You could see right here. Pretty neat how they did that. And one thing Quiet Carry is just crazy on is this attention to detail. So everything that's flush is truly beautifully flush. Everything recessed is recessed to an equal amount. I'm gonna try showing that if I can. That one's a hard one to kind of get on video. But yeah, really cool. You got their 4 dots as their typical kind of like logo. This is a vanax steel. You got Quiet Carry on the other side. Really, really nice. Like, I love the finish on this blade. It's just so cool. I know I was talking about it just before. But really, just an overall really well done knife. Super snappy, detent, not too difficult to deploy, not too difficult to disengage. It's just really well done. Can you middle finger flick it? Of course you can. Of course you can. Quiet Carry's just, knocking it out. Like, they're hands down one of my favorite companies. I am biased because this knife, like, I just absolutely love it. It feels a bit lighter. Now, this knife, they don't make this exact one anymore with the coating, whatever this was. But you could still get them. I think they have them for $295 on their site. Some of them are up to $310, depending on what kind you get with the knurling and all that. The knurling on this one, though, so good. This, I believe, is more like 380 to 400 range. Like that is high in my opinion. For a knife, yeah, I'd pay that for this knife. Yeah, this is sick. This knife is awesome. So, yeah, overall, I would recommend it if you're trying to buy a knife, a high-end knife that's, fairly lightweight, works perfectly, has amazing ergos. If you want a knife with amazing ergos, this one's going to be hard to beat. I mean, this is well thought out how it locks you in with everything. The swell here, like everything. It's just awesome in hand. So, and then the thumb aspect. Guys, don't think I'm overreacting. That is fantastic how it does that. Yeah, I would say go for it. If you have the money, yeah, this is one to get. This is a special knife, guys. I'm glad I was able to share it with you. I hope everyone is doing well. Please let me know in the comments. How you guys all doing? What you think of this knife? Pretty cool, right? I know it's not a custom, which I often have on my show or on my channel, but, really cool. I am going to share a custom because I always do, right? So the waypoint, makes sense to have that in the video. I'm going to share a custom that I just got in. Guys, this is something I'm going to have a video on in the future. This is a mini mix by Cyril Calisse out in France. I just got this today. It's a crazy knife. Yeah, so I'll be happy to share this with you, but let's compare here. It's about a 3-inch blade as well. Choo! Man, oh man. I figure why not throw a custom in there, right? Custom as in fully handmade, but Quiet Carry knocks it out. It's got that feel. Actually, there's one other knife I want to show it against. It has the same kind of feel as my GM. I believe 11 is this one, the GM 11. Sorry, there's crud on it. I use all my knives, as as you could definitely see. It reminds me of this one in terms of feel. Just like this feels like a really, really high-end production, almost on the level of like boutique custom CNC. It kind of has that feel. This one kind of has that too. It's just like really high-end feeling. But yeah, so instantly I thought these two have a similar kind of vibe to each other when it comes to that overall execution, the feel of the quality in that. Are these all expensive knives? Oh man, yeah, they are. Are they worth it in my opinion? Absolutely. Yeah, if you're into high-end knives, these are there. Like these are high-end, both in terms of quality, manufacturing, and price. So yeah, there it is. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you don't mind, please leave a like below. Subscribe if you haven't. I'm always going to come out with some more content. And until next time, peace.